All right, I told you I would show you how I have this all set up for this song I'm working on. So here we go. It's pretty simple. I got these top two tracks. They are just MIDI inputted tracks. They, I think, use Massive or Nexus. So you can see it's just single little notes. Nothing special. All right. Next one, Easy Drummer. So Easy Drummer, it's all MIDI. And then each one of these are routed through their own little mixer. We got some overheads down here at the bottom, a room, I think, kick, snare, toms. So the sound doesn't actually come from this track. It comes from down here, which you can see if we solo. You can see them all coming out down here. So, but none of the sounds actually come from here. It's just MIDI data. So there's the drums. If you look, I don't put a whole lot on them, I think. This one has EQ, a sausage fattener, and a compressor. About the only things that's on the kick right now. And it's not even smashing it that hard. So. Same way with the snare and the toms. There's not a whole lot on them, really. All right, so that's the drums. Coming down to the guitar bus. So this is all the heavy distorted guitar, these ones. Each track is panned hard left or hard right, hard right, hard right, hard left, hard left. Each one of these tracks was recorded independently. If you just try to copy and paste the tracks, it's not going to give you a wide stereo sound. You need just a little bit of a variation to give you a fuller sound. So if we solo just this bus and we turn off all of the VST stuff, all the plugins, you'll hear it's a clean DI track. I do it like this so I can reamp it, because if I record in with a distorted guitar, then I'm stuck with that distorted guitar. If we slowly start bringing the FX in, you can start to see them. There's not much. There's some EQ on each one. You can hear each one coming in. So it gives a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. For some reason, this hasn't been showing up lately, but we'll see if it shows up so you can see what I'm doing. So for almost all the guitar stuff is done through Positive Grid Bias FX, which I absolutely love. I'll just move this off to the side for now and see if we can get it to load. Because I don't know why it's being stupid. All right, so that's all the distorted guitar. It's pretty simple. The guitar bus, everything runs through this one, so I can control all of them together. The FX for this one is not much. All it is this instance of Neutron. And what it does is, at the end, I'll show you my master bus, and this allows me to control everything from my master bus in a really cool way. My bias FX is set up just like this. Ibanez Tube Screamer, a little bit of reverb, everything's way down. And then a simulated Mesa cab, if I can get it to open. Whatever. So it's simulated Mesa cab. All right, so that's the guitar bus, each one, and then there's automations in here so that I can reuse a guitar bus with like a verse, but I don't want it quite as loud, so I'll use some volume automations. Let's get rid of that one. I have a bridge bus, which isn't doing anything right now. There's no need for it. Bass is pretty simple. So the bass is just a single track bass, not faded left or right, and I have it as center as possible. So that's about that. And the last thing is this little vocal part that has quite a bit of stuff on it, actually. It's got an auto tune, it's got a compressor, a gate, EQ, and some reverb. So it's that, and then just my mixer looks like this. You have my two little MIDI stuff, some easy drummer stuff, all the Red's drums. This first set of guitars is all the verse guitars, and then bridge guitars, the bass, verse, and vocals. My master, see, I don't let it get anywhere close to the top because that removes any possibility of being able to master it. Because if it's maxed out and I have no dynamic headroom, then you're screwed from the get-go and everything will clip out. All I have on it right now is just this visual mixer. And that allows me to move everything around from the way it looks. So we'll say guitar bus. Way up there or way down here. Make it wide, narrow. It's pretty neat. So yeah, that's basically how this song was set up. So if you have any other questions, man, let me know. All right, later.